Have you ever wanted to... Terry. Katie.
This bout.
A lot of trash talk between the... Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? They have no respect for each other's punching power. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. That hook won't score. Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fights. Boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook doesn't score. Good counter shot by her. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you whenever you leave yourself open. That swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
That right hook catching air. The halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. She scores with that counter. That big hook doesn't land. Hook won't score. Nice counter shot. She wasn't ready for that counter. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Harper in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt.
And there's the bell for round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Terrific counter lands. Nice job blocking the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. Insane action. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them nonstop.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He catches and counters. That hook was off target. Just missed with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now. There's the bell to start round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That uppercut misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Can't find a home with that jab. These two fighters are made for one another. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. She blocks that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Harper in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in. Time for the 5th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's not much ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Her stamina is off the chart. Whoa, wait a minute! Terry Harper just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Let's see what her trainer has to say here. They have got to turn this around after going down twice in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt! How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. Nice defense by her on that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Harper in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. Here we go. It's round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Just missed with that hook. She got clipped by that counter. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A straight right just misses. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. holding nothing back here in the round. Do you believe what we are seeing? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Harper is down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Harper in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. So she's back in her corner, Johnny, but you got to believe this is just a calm before the next storm. Her opponent is going to swarm her again as soon as that bell rings.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
Where did that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed.